Welcome Sagittarius to your June 2023 reading. Now, just before I get started, I am using this deck, I Tarocchi di Dante de Fedeli d'Amore. Now, it's an Italian deck, if you can't tell, and it's 40 years old this year, I should say. It's actually November. It's got a date of November 1983, and I just want to say that it's based on Dante's Inferno. There's a little bit of graphic imagery and a little bit disturbing imagery. So if you get offended easily, please don't watch any further, okay? So I just thought I'd give that little warning there. Now, there's a bit of a story with this deck. I have tried to use it on several occasions. I always listen to my guides, and I've been told to get this deck out a few times, or certainly felt an energy to get it out, and then I've shuffled and it just hasn't worked for me. I couldn't, it just didn't work. So I would put it back, get another deck. This month was the same thing. I was getting a calling to use this particular deck, and I thought, here we go again. I got it out, and it just felt right this month. And I'm also doing something a little bit different. I'm using one of my oldest decks, which is this one, 40 years old, to one of my newest, which I think is just from printed last year, the Mystic Palette Tarot, to get some extra messages out towards the end of the reading. Now, also one other thing, if you want to know about getting a free mini reading, just listen to the end of the video. Just skip down if you don't want to listen to all of this, and I'll tell you how you can get a free mini reading at the end. Now, let's get into it. This month is quite a significant month, Sagittarius, but you aren't the only sign that has had this kind of energy. Out of the 8 tarot cards here, 5 of them are major arcana cards, and 6 of them, 5 of them, and one of the 3 that aren't a major arcana is royalty. You've got the King of Pentacles. So very powerful, significant month. And you start out with the 8 of Pentacles. So money is looking good here. For a lot of you, you might be really honing your skills in your career, getting better at what you do here, and it's going to have been very lucrative for you because you've got the King of Pentacles. Now, this can represent an earth sign in your life, so a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. I would normally read this card as Taurus, but this is a general reading, so whatever resonates here for you. But the King of Pentacles is a great business person. They are often very wealthy, they are intelligent, they are very generous as well. They are often a leader in their field or have their own business. So this could be someone like that. It doesn't necessarily mean, I talk about the star signs, but that's just a way for most people to identify with other people in their life. But the cards talk more about the character of the person than their star sign. So or they might be another sign, but could have these characteristics. Now, I can also see a Leo here for you, which is very significant. And I feel like you're showing up in your own reading here as well, which is, again, another sign of quite a powerful reading when you're showing up here. It's really talking about you having a lot of input into how your world travels in June. Now, that 8 of Pentacles and that King of Pentacles, you could be the boss where you work, and you are still learning some new skills in a management style, or you could be managing this earth sign or the Leo here. You might be the boss of other people in your career, but money is looking good here. But the thing with this particular reading is you have the Tower card here. Now, most people would, a lot of readers, I won't say most, but a lot of readers look at the Tower card as a negative event. But the Tower card actually just means a sudden and unexpected event that changes things in your world that can be a little bit shocking. And there are things that, and the thing about the Tower card is it changes a particular status quo in your life, or it changes something that isn't serving you well. Often in traditional decks, you'll see the Tower built on very rocky ground or very unstable ground, or the top of a mountain or the side of a volcano. You know, it's not. It was bound to fall at the slightest provocation, if you can put it that way. You know, and here the lightning bolt comes, hits the Tower. It's not on stable ground, and so it topples over and falls. And so I'm feeling like some of you, there is going to be a significant ending or changing in your career or the way you make your money. Now, as I said, this isn't a negative thing. Now, some of you actually may be getting a promotion. You might be, you have the Wheel of Fortune right after the Tower card here. So this is a lucky break. And so what may seem for some of you as a negative or a shocking event on the surface, it's actually going to turn out to be very, very good that you did this. Now, this, and again, this is a general reading, guys, so take what resonates here and let the rest go. But for some of you, I would buy a lottery ticket, because just because something is shocking and unexpected, it doesn't mean negative. And the fact that you've got the Tower card, then the Wheel of Fortune, some of you, there could be like a windfall here for some of you, something that is quite, shocking and unexpected, but in a very good way. So again, I mean, take it as it resonates. If you're going to go and buy a lottery ticket, just get the cheapest one, $2 lottery ticket. If you're meant to win, you're meant to win. Now, also here, I am feeling that for some of you, you are the one that are bringing about this Tower event. You are the one that may be shocking other people in a decision or a choice that you may be going. And again, I'm feeling absolutely work here, or certainly a project that you've been working on, a job that you've been working at. This is, you've got the Judgment card here, and the Judgment is a reawakening. And I feel like for a lot of you, you are going to be looking at the way you make your money. You are going to be really assessing your life in June and making some decisions to shift and change things up. And this can actually be shocking for other people, but as I said, it's going to be the best thing that you could possibly do, because I do see a significant ending here for you. But it's a successful completion of something. You've got the Strength card here as well. Not only is that the card that represents Leo, this is talking about that inner strength that a lot of us have, but we don't tap into. We stick with the status quo, and that can make us lose that inner strength and inner force. Now, you are a fire sign, Saggy, so you are really comfortable in that Leo fiery energy, and you are, I feel like, making some real changes here in your career, and it's bringing about an ending, because you've got the 10 of Wands. Now, the 10 of Wands is that card of carrying a heavy burden, carrying a heavy load, and you've been doing it all on your own, but doing it very, very successfully. And all of a sudden, it's like this heavy load is lifted. You've reached the end of carrying this burden, of carrying this responsibility. And that is quite, because you've been so used to doing it for so long, that is, that big surprising kind of feeling that the Tower card brings. And the fact that the Ten of Wands is right beneath that Tower card, it's telling me that this is very much connected, that these cards are very much connected. And this ending, you being able to finally put down that load that you've been carrying, is such a relief to you in June. And you're feeling on top of the world. It's really lovely energy. The World card here, you are ready to commence something new, something that is just, and I feel like the timing of it all is absolutely perfect as well. Everything is just slotting into place perfectly. And it's I feel like it is surprising for you. There is some quite shocking feelings that are coming up here, but absolutely, most definitely, you are just coming to this end, and it's lovely. It's successful. It's not in a negative way. I'm not feeling anything negative here. Some people say that the Ten of Wands is quite a negative card, because in the traditional imagery you see that person walking down the road with that massive load, and they're hunched over, they're bent over with the weight of it, and it's almost like they're broken, but they didn't break. They had that internal strength to see it through, and now they've reached their destination, and phew, they can say, see you later, I'm on to the next big project. And I feel like that's where you are at in June. Now, I'm just going to shuffle some cards here for you. This is that Mystic Palette deck, and I'll just grab that one there for you. And I feel like, look at this, the Tower card again popping out. I don't know if you can see it. This is where the universe is kind of saying, I said what I meant. Something a little bit shocking, a little bit unexpected. And wow, it definitely has to do with your work here. There's a reawakening, a reassessment. And I mean, if you look at this, you can see the Tower in this particular deck. I don't know if you can see it clearly. Don't want to get the light on it. This is sort of built on unstable ground. The lightning bolt comes down and topples to the ground. It wasn't sound. It wasn't secure. It wasn't right for you. And now something is changing. And I really love that message there for you, Saggies. Yeah, definitely some interesting changes in your career. And also, I feel like for a lot of you in your relationship as well. This is a Pisces here, but this is messages of love. So you might be getting some beautiful, wonderful love messages here. But you also got the Knight of Pentacles. And this is an earth sign. So again, twice you've got an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn or Virgo. You're getting some really nice, interesting messages. Now, this could be someone that is a little bit younger than you as well. You might be hearing some news about this particular person. Could be a Pisces. But this is, you are moving forward in a really strong, stable direction here. Now, what also came out is Three of Pentacles, and I feel like this is where your leadership is coming to the forefront in June. You are being a mentor, a leader to other people. And for some of you, I feel like you may be getting a promotion, or you might be changing roles and taking more of a leadership role here, whether it's in an existing company or a new company here. I feel like you are being able to guide other people, and really you are really good at your craft, very, very skilled at what you do and how you do your job. And yeah, I feel like you are passing this on. There's new, you're getting some good messages about that. I think people are going to acknowledge you for this and reward you as well financially. And you're getting better and better at being a leader. Although slow, the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving energy, so it tells me things aren't happening at lightning pace, but this is something that you've been doing over time. You've really been building up and honing up your skills. Now, for some of you, you have also got the Seven of Wands here. This is saying stand your ground when it comes to a particular situation or a particular person. If you believe in something, or believe in someone, and you think that they're right for the job, or you're making a decision about a particular person, you've got a particular judgment about someone, stand your ground here. Now it's interesting, this is the symbol for Leo. It's right above the Libra, the Strength card, which represents Leo as well. So you are really, I feel like, harnessing a lot of that Leo kind of energy, where it's all about leadership here. It's all about leadership. But you are coming into contact with someone, could be a Pisces, that really is your perfect match. A perfect match for what you need. If you are working in a career and you are hiring people, this is a really good match for you. If you're hiring people, I feel like you're going to find a really good match, and you are going to stand your ground in certain situations where you believe that you are right, or you believe that you've made the right decision here. Stand your ground. Now there is a bit of a warning with the Seven of Wands here. I mean, if you don't want to get into battle, because often this is in a traditional deck, you will see someone about to battle some other people. But if the issue isn't that important to you, let it go. But if you truly believe in something and you know that you are right, and the way you want to go is the right way to go, stand your ground and you will be successful in whatever struggle you undertake. But beautiful energy here for you, Sagittarius, in June. I really feel like there are some shifts and changes going on. Absolutely could be a little bit surprising, a little bit shocking, but whatever shifts and changes are going on, this is for the betterment of you and your life, and very much I feel like your career. So definitely loving this for you. Now, just before I finish, if you would like a free mini reading, just click the subscribe button and put in the comment section below new subscriber, and then ask your question if you have one, or just put new subscriber free mini reading, and I will get back to you with that mini reading as soon as I can. Now, for everyone else, if you would like to ask a question as well, I'm really happy to give you a yes or a no answer, or shuffle my cards and give you whatever message comes out, just a short answer message to your question. But new subscribers, you will get that more in-depth mini reading if you leave your comment below. So I hope that resonated with you, Sagittarius. Please leave comments, like, share, subscribe, and please tune in next month. Bye.